47, exhaustion, the tree being cut off from everything else, it's walled in, and it's supposed to look for what it needs internally. If we find what we need internally and our outside circumstances are not supplying that, and we are left to produce it on our own internally for forever, eventually we'd like to externalize that. And so if we need to defend a little bit our inner spaces by going fisticuffs, maybe not to that extreme, but what it says, like locking horns with somebody or a situation, then depending on the situation, that might be what's necessary. And often being backed into a corner or put in a position where you really do have to fight for your ideals and what's important to you is something that shows you what your ideals are, or how much they matter to you. So it can be kind of an invigorating experience, I believe, and one that shows you the strength that you do have. And next time, when you look back at what you just went through, you have a lot more confidence in yourself to be able to handle future situations. So you're always learning through those experiences, especially when you're able to access your inner world, even when you feel disconnected from your outer in whatever way, so that you can kind of map things out internally and see about how that's relating externally. And do these things match? Do the things that I actually deeply care about, that are important to me, they're in my sacred altar, so to speak, how can we get the outside world to match things that are pure and healthy and in the right correlation with everything around? How can all the elements snap together like a DNA chain? How do we make that happen internally? Even if we're in an external situation that isn't matching that, we can, I feel, build up restriction and tenseness in our bodies in ways that if we were to try and harmonize our inner states and our whole vibe, we would be able to do something about it, even if we're in terrible situations. If you can meditate, for instance, or do some energy work or breath work,